Good day. Here are the stories for the Manila Times for Saturday, March 13, 2021. The variant that contains the two mutations of the COVID-19 virus protein in Central Visayas was found to be indigenous to the country. The so-called Philippine variant, or P.3, was detected in the more than 70 COVID-19 cases with mutations of clinical concern that were detected in the region in the past few weeks. Dr. Edsel Maurice Salvania, a member of the Interagency Task Force for the Management of Emerging Infectious Diseases Task Force on Emerging Variants, said P.3 emerged from the B1128, the most common lineage of SARS-CoV-2, the virus that causes COVID-19. B1128 also mutated from P.1, or the Brazilian variant, which is more infectious and could reinfect people previously diagnosed with COVID-19. Presidential Advisor for Entrepreneurship Jose Maria Joey Concepcion III has offered to help to bring the India-developed COVAXIN to the Philippines so workers in micro, small, and medium enterprises can get their COVID-19 shots. Concepcion, also founder of Go Negosyo, also revealed the negotiations for COVAXIN during a meeting with Ambika International Corporation and IP Biotech, the vaccines distributors. He said he hopes to be able to secure from 8 to 20 million doses of COVAXIN. The country's partnership with India, considered as the world's largest vaccine manufacturer, will be significant and a game changer, according to Concepcion. He expects the COVAXIN to be delivered by the second quarter or by around May and priced at the best possible minimum. Senator Christopher Lawrence Bongo on Friday squelched speculations that he was running for president in next year's elections. There are reports that Go was being considered as the standard-bearer of the ruling Partido Demokratiko Pilipino Lakas ng Bayan or PDP Laban. He brushed aside the reports, saying his focus now was to continue serving the people as a senator until his term ends in 2025. The World Bank and the Asian Development Bank have approved a total of $900 million or around 43.65 billion pesos worth of financing to be extended to Manila to fund its purchase of anti-COVID-19 vaccines. In a statement on Friday, the World Bank announced that its executive directors greenlit the $500 million loan package to support the Philippine government's program to purchase and distribute COVID-19 vaccines, strengthen the country's health systems, and overcome the impact of the pandemic, especially on the poor and the most vulnerable. The National Bureau of Investigation on Friday filed criminal charges against the Medico Legal of the Southern Police District and 10 other individuals in connection with the death of flight attendant Christine Dacera on January 1. Charged before the Department of Justice were SPD Medico Legal Officer Major Michael Nick Sarmiento, Mark Anthony Rosales, Romel Galido, John Pascual de la Serna III, Darwin Joseph Macalia, Gregorio Angelo Rafael de Guzman, Jezreel Rapinan, Alain Chen, Raymar Englis, lawyer Neptali Maroto, and Louis de Lima. The respondents are charged with attempting to deliver or to give away illegal drugs, perjury, obstruction of justice, reckless imprudence resulting in homicide, and falsification of an official document by a police officer. The Public Attorney's Office on Friday filed an initial batch of 53 civil suits before a Quezon City Regional Trial Court against former Health Secretary and now Congresswoman Janet Garin and other co-accused, with the victims' relatives demanding a total of 196 million pesos in damages. Interviewed by the Manila Times, PAO Chief Persida Rueda Acosta said except for two, which were filed before branches 104 and 215, the rest were filed before branch 226. Aside from Garin, also named co-accused were former as well as current government officials and top executives of Dengvaxia manufacturer Sanofi Pasteur Incorporated and current Health Secretary Francisco Duque III, PAO said. Topping business, the country's trade deficit in January hit its largest level in a year, as value of imports remained bigger than exports, Philippine Statistics Authority data showed on Friday. According to the statistics agency, inbound shipments contracted by 14.9% year-on-year to $7.91 billion, and outbound ones declined by 5.2% to $5.48 billion. This resulted in a trade imbalance posting a gap of $2.42 billion in the first month of 2021, lower than $3.5 billion a year ago, but bigger than $2.14 billion last December. It is the largest since the figure in January 2020. Over to sports, Barangay Ginebra San Miguel signed its star guard Scotty Thompson to a contract extension. Thompson announced his signing on Friday over his social media pages. Terms of the deal were not disclosed, but it is expected to be at a maximum of a 3-year pact. A 4-time PBA All-Star, the 27-year-old Thompson helped Ginebra win 5 PBA championships, including the 2020 Philippine Cup Bubble Tournament where he normed 11 points, a team high of 8.8 rebounds, and a league-high 5.8 assists in 36.5 minutes per game. Thompson's resume also includes the Finals MVP in the 2018 Commissioner's Cup. Yan Macabenta and Ramon Tufo are today's front-page columnists. Macabenta believes the guidelines of the Interagency Task Force for the Management of Emerging Infectious Diseases are a travesty to constitutional administration, while Tufo asks if it is in the Philippine culture or a lack of education as he discusses the recent firing of the Philippine ambassador to Brazil, Marichu Mauro, and also believes Consul General to Syria, Alex Lamadrid, should not be serving in the Foreign Office after ignoring the plight of Filipino domestic helpers in the country. Today's editorial hits the recent ban of the Philippine National Police on public displays of affection. Read the full version in the paper's opinion section or listen to the voice of the Times. For more news and information, get a copy of the Manila Times on print, subscribe to its digital edition, or log on to www.manilatimes.net. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, and keep up with the Times. With the Fort Bilesaran, this is Arik John Seco reporting. May you have a safe weekend ahead.